Justin asked me, he said, Dan, what cheats do you have, or how often do you cheat? What do you cheat with when you're cheating on your Primal diet? And I told him I've never cheated in 3 years. I have never cheated, and I went and followed that up by saying if I were to cheat, it would be pizza.
Yeah.
I fantasize about some pizza. So.
And we love pizza.
And what was your response?
And so I was like, we can make pizza. Like that's not a hard thing, and we can. It's not even a cheat at this point because we're using cassava flour, which is gluten-free, grain-free, and nut-free. Which I guess that doesn't really matter, the nut, but so we're using this, and so it's really not a cheat because it's primal and not paleo, and you can have cheese.
Right.
So yeah, like this is legit.
So I'm super excited.
So it's like not even a cheat. Like
right.
You're still on your diet.
It's
man.
pizza, guilt-free.
I know, it's so good too. It's one of our favorites.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna heat it for 5
I'm
minutes.
gonna go and put it in the hand.
So we are just making our yeast mixture right here.
And that's just some slightly warmed water, right?
Yeah, this is slightly warm. I could see where I needed to go, but
Yeah, sorry,
Oh,
our
no,
measuring
yeah.
cup doesn't have the label on the side.
no, it's okay. I think I'm almost there. So it calls for honey, but I always use maple syrup.
So you added the maple. Would a normal pizza dough recipe call for sugar? Is that
Yeah,
what?
yeah. So we're like feeding the yeast to get it to foam up.
And that'll help the dough to rise?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. It like activates the yeast. It'll start foaming and it will double. It should double.
Oh,
So
wow.
it should be up to here.
Cool.
But a lot of it's foam on top.
Wow, yeah, so that is...
So it's gone
Exactly
to,
doubled.
Yeah. And that I guess means that it's ready to go.
Awesome. Rebekah, you've been using the cassava flour for, what, at least a year now, maybe?
Oh yeah, a couple of years, I would say.
So, have you found anything where it just doesn't work as a wheat recipe?
Yeah, I mean, definitely like, well, it's not wheat flour, so it's gonna react differently. And it definitely, you know, you have to kind of get used to it. Like for me, it's like really great because I can't have flour. So like to me, I'm like, I love it, it's amazing, you know? But probably somebody who doesn't have to be gluten-free or who hasn't been gluten-free for very long and can remember the yumminess of gluten might be like, this is disgusting. So I'm like a really bad person to ask that question because it'll be 4 years in October since I've actually had like gluten. So I think honestly cassava flour saved me and makes me feel not so crazy and not so deprived of what I can't have. So yeah, I really am thankful for it and this company because they have the best cassava flour. Dan had to go do something and we are still making pizza though. So I'm going to show you how I make my absolute favorite pizza sauce.
I'm the main cook.
There you go. You're the main cooker now. I love it. Open it. Oh, it's hard, isn't it? Wait, hold on. I gotta get a knife. Let me get a knife. I'm gonna clean on it. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay. Throw it in there.
Is it in here?
Yep, throw it in there. Pour it.
I want to help you.
You would like to help me too?
Yeah. I would
Okay.
like to help you. I like to help you.
Okay, I have jobs for everybody.
I like to help you.
Pour that in for me.
Everybody, we'll put it in. I got
There
to put
you
it
go.
soft.
Awesome. Thank you. You do it. Okay.
Here. Two. I can squeeze it.
You can? Okay. Help me
Wanna
squeeze.
it?
There you go.
I'm
You're
gonna
squeezing
try.
hard. Okay. That's perfect. So now we're gonna go ahead and put it on the blender. All right, just
What one?
go.
This one?
Yeah. And that's the pizza sauce. You think it's gonna be good?
Yes.
What do you think, little buddy?
I think it's gonna taste good.
You do? What are you thinking?
Good.
Good?
I think it's good too.
You do? Okay, let's check this out.
But we're not gonna eat. What is that?
That is
Pizza dough.
pizza dough. It's gonna be so
But we're
good.
not eating the pizzas off plain.
No, we're gonna eat it with
And my
pizza.
parents gonna eat
Because
it?
that's what you do. Yeah, you guys are gonna eat it. It's
Pizza.
grain free.
Yummy.
Yeah.
We're gonna say pasta.
All right, Josiah, you're helping out. Grating some cheese. We got some local mozzarella when we were in Montana. So that's what we're grating. And then we shared it with Dan and his family.
Maple basil.
Maple basil, basil from maple.
10-second rule.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Here you go, take him.
And what are we doing with this basil, Rebecca?
So we're gonna chop it up and then we'll sprinkle it on after we bake it,
Got it.
not before.
All right, pizza's out of the oven. We're just getting it parted out.
Here's the tray that works.
Are we ready for basil?
Yeah, I need to cut it.
Okay.
Here you go, Dan.
Here we go.
That's all you get, buddy.
2 slices.
No, stop it.
Yeah.
We have plenty for everybody.
Before we started, I told everyone how you asked about my cheats. And I said, I don't cheat, but if I did, it would be pizza. So,
Here we go.
here we
But
go.
this isn't even a cheat.
It is.
I know.
No, it's
This
not.
is still paleo, isn't it?
It's
or
the primal.
primal.
Yeah, primal. Cause the cheese. But
The
yeah.
cheese.
So here we go.
Okay, well, kind of cheat, Dan.
Kind of cheap.
Oh man, he's gonna die and go to heaven.
I hope it's good.
Because how long has it been since you had pizza?
Years.
3 years. Oh my
I
gosh.
got band-aids on my friend.
For you.
It was September 2014. This is really good.
Good.
Like it tastes like flour, like or it tastes like
Yeah, it tastes really good.
pizza crust,
Like
yeah.
you don't miss the gluten
right.
when you have cassava flour.
Awesome. I'm gonna go sit down. Little buddy, you haven't had pizza since you were like 3 years old. What do you think?
Yeah, it's yummy.
It's really good, isn't it?
Yes.
So you want to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up from Lily.
No, I really a thumbs up.
All right. What about you, Mr. Brown?
See me?
Josiah, awesome. Everybody approves.
See me?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Little buddy, you riding the bus?
Yeah.
Are you going to the Elliott Homestead with the Rhodes family? Are you staying on board?
Yes.
All right, have a good trip, buddy.
Okay. Bye.
You've been a wonderful host.
Aw.
All of you. You've been wonderful hosts.
Yes,
Thank
you
you.
guys so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well,
Yeah. Well, you come see us in Asheville,
we love
okay?
you too.
You come see us. You can spend the night in the bus.
Oh,
You gonna hug him
Are
bye?
you saying goodbye to me?
Are you staying, Gideon?
Are you gonna stay with little buddy? No?
Yeah.
You're gonna stay with me? Then why are you saying goodbye? Silly boy.
So
Bye-bye, buddy.
Justin, thanks so much for the visit.
Yeah.
It's been an incredible honor hosting you guys.
Goodbye,
and,
Daddy.
you have meant a lot to us for a long time, so it's
Oh, good.
a pleasure having you here. Thank you so
Good,
much.
thanks.
The one.
Oh, I think I
Bye.
Bye guys. We will miss you.
We miss you too.
But we will.
You get to say goodbye, Clara. It's not too late. You can go say goodbye. Go say goodbye, Clara. We had such a great visit with the Rhodes family. It was really nice having them there. Justin has done a lot for us and our family. He is literally the reason why you're watching this video right now. Without him, there would not have been a Grass-Fed Homestead YouTube channel. He believed in us enough to help us out and get us going. I was hoping to get a lot more filming done with him for our channel. We had a lot more questions. Justin, Rebekah, Ashley, and I, we all had a lot of really good conversations off camera that we were going to continue on camera, but we wound up not having enough time. Justin and I, for the last couple days, have been working really hard on a documentary together. And that's coming out on his channel. By the time you're seeing this video, it should be already up. I believe it's called Turning Point. So if you guys want to check that out, head on over to Justin's channel. And if you want to see the story of how Justin started our YouTube channel, I'll leave a link for that video as well up in the corner and then down below in the description.